back in the game, y'all. Shout out to the family. I know we was talking about the Sabbath. A lot of individuals, a lot of our fam is still on the fake Sabbath, man. I'm like, you can't be on the fake Sabbath. You got to be on the real one, man. Because when you're using their Sabbath, this is what keeps you out of cosmic alignment. Like myself right now, I already know this ain't the Sabbath, that's why I'm outside. And at the same time, they're gonna be stuck. They're gonna be this Sabbath. They actually gonna be having Easter on. And then right now, I kind of got disrespected a little bit. You know, these little, you know, you can say gay guys or whatever. It's a whole bunch of dudes in dresses. They want to just like walk past me and step over me or something like. They ain't step over me, but they walk past me. Love these man. Got my birds all on the ground and shit. They want attention from me, so I'm over here live chilling. We're gonna be building about this true Sabbath though, because everyone I see in the timeline, saying Shabbat Shalom, all that. You know what I'm saying? We on the wrong Sabbath. Peace, King God. Peace. And we're on the wrong Sabbath. The Sabbath is naturally gonna get us all in tune anyways. So that's gonna be a cosmic thing. It ain't got nothing to do with, you know, Roman religion and Catholicism and all that. Nah, it has everything to do with cosmic alignment and your pulling. And if you off, there's gonna be a lot of shit going on with you. Your Kundalini's gonna be going the opposite direction. Hence, I got mine going a certain way, and of course, I attract a whole bunch of men. It's a little low, not in a bad way for individuals that's like striving to learn. I'm talking about individuals that's like, you know, some more rapists and, you know, either self gratification, sexual desires. Yeah, I got me a banana. Like me too, man. So this is why it's important for us to get back online. We don't care what they taught in school no more. You know what I'm saying? Because right now they're really getting a little bold with it. So they are. Like I'm saying, I don't even want to put them on camera because it'll be validating them, and you know they need validation. But right now we're jumping into this cosmic alignment. Now at all right. It's a lot of energy out here. That's why they're gonna get my attention. So y'all gonna see. All right. Yo, they be on it, man. But these are new people. These, you know, these are tourists and stuff, man. So this right now is gonna be a little bit trying to be a little bit disrespectful because of that the moon cycle. But we lined up with the actual Sabbath, so it don't matter what they're gonna do. So this is why I'm trying to get brothers and sisters back right on the right Sabbath, because shit, they still doing the fake Jewish Sabbath, man, and that's the fake Jews, man. They don't know they getting you off of your shit. They know what the real Sabbath is. That's why they're going to be doing church service tomorrow on your ass with Easter. You know, all of us, it's a mockery, you know? Hey, Janie, what's happening? And so, yeah, man. So getting back in tune with that cosmic alignment, saving your life seed, and let these people squander theirs, B. Don't worry, you're not going to lose no sexual desires. You're still going to be cool. You just want to be lustful. You're going to be on point. And that's going to show that you're able to have control over your sexual desires anyways. So getting back in tune with cosmic alignment, the true Sabbath, this ain't the Sabbath on Saturday. The Sabbath's tomorrow. That's when the moon is going to be, that's when the moon is on its sacred day. So this is when we're supposed to rest. Sundown tonight, we do what we do. You do what you do. Everybody's going to celebrate the Sabbath according to their own understanding, how they are connected to the Most High. That's really what it is, because we ain't going to have all that extra stuff no more. Because that stuff got, you know, diluted through the times, and people was creating fake priests and all of this stuff like that. No, the true and living is going to show through you now. You're going to be your own priest. You're going to be your own thing. So this is how we showing how to get to the crown chakra, man, by storing that light all up. You're going to attract a lot of things, yo. You're going to be a magnet. Men going to be attracted to you. Women going to be attracted to you. But most likely, like he said in that script, in that Bible, you're going to be walking right down, man, right in the path of all these mugs. And they're going to touch you. They're going to try. They're going to try, though. I ain't going to say they ain't. Most likely they're going to try. They're going to perform weapons and everything, too, because they see you better in yourself. Because it's like, yo, how can he just be able to better himself? He working out. They look at that first. But then when they see when you're eating a certain way, that's the difference, too. Because it's like, oh, you're really trying to do something. And then they see that you've already been doing it for a while. Hey, Janie. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm chilling, you know, sitting down. That's what's up. Me too. Yeah, so I thought I had to eat some type of fruit in you, so we can show that we doing this. You know what I'm saying? And curbing the appetite. Probably gonna go a little bit further for you, just to let you see, like, y'all really do 48 hours. You know, I'm just straight fruits and veggies and some leaves or something, and then I'll eat something like cooked. I ain't been eating no rice lately, y'all. So be proud of me. Quinoa too expensive, and I ain't. I guess I gotta sit still. I wanted to show you a whole bunch of men in a whole bunch of red dresses, man. They was trying to get my attention so hard. I'm talking about like 50 men. I had to look directly at the camera because they would just stopped and just started staring at me, disrespectful wise. Like they wanted a response for me to turn around, like, what the fuck is y'all looking at? So they can be like, we have the right to look at you, or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? In front of everybody. I'm like, get their ass that night, motherfucker. Have a good day. But over here, I let the Aina handle them, man. Because I really ain't got to do shit. I got to let the angels and shit touch them. Because as mad as I want to be like, I gotta let the angels do it, man. Got the BCAs, yeah, the clean ones. Find the cleanest one, because they got some dirty ones, people. I like to order, I have ordered mine online from Nutrition City. This is in Minneapolis, man. They got the best. The best, man. I mean, when I was there, they was giving me the best. So, you get it. It's like medical grade. They'll say medical grade, but they ain't got no bad nothing in there. That shit work right away. I'm talking about instantly. That doing your workout or right after your workout, you ain't gonna even be hungry. You'll have all them BCAAs in you. That's that protein. That shit gonna build you up so fast. Man, fuck a protein shake. But for real, I mean, you'll do it. You know, protein shakes work. I'm gonna do it again. But yeah, on that proper rest days, on my rest days, I rest right on the Sabbath. If I'm working out, everything's geared around the Sabbath. I know they be mad. I don't work their little for their corporate jobs. I done went through the child support stuff. I done went through every way. I'm a hard worker, B. But I'm not gonna be I done work times where I done managed stores and they didn't even get paid because all my money went to the child support. They didn't want me to live, man. I had to grind out of office and everything, G. So I made this. I ain't in my office. Oh man, they pissed. And so that's what they be mad at too. They like, damn man, what the hell does he be doing? Yeah, I know it's online stuff, don't you? I don't have to be right in your face, do I? Shucking and jiving and doing whatever. I can take my rest days when I need to. Everything's geared around the Sabbath. So I gotta make sure I have the rest days on the Sabbath. I don't have to go to work on the Sabbath, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to do Sabbath on a Saturday like they do. That's not true. That's not the way to go. I'm not lined up with them motherfuckers. And I mean that in a good way. So, alright, I'm gonna even, a reason to have some corporate shit, yeah. You know what I mean? Because you can actually do things. Because, I mean, corporate things happen. You go through those experiences so you can learn. You'll be able to do stuff on your own later. Applying that, what you learn on certain jobs. Like, oh, I got my good salesmanship down on this job. I wasn't going to do that for forever. Or I got this down, you know, whatever job that can benefit you living. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just benefiting somebody else, because you'll give all your life, energy, force to make somebody happy, which is a narcissist. They'll be joyful or pleasurable because you don't put all that work in. Meanwhile, you might get hurt. If somebody get hurt on the job, they have your job in the newspaper looking for somebody else or whatever online, look for to fill your position up. Not even looking at your person or your character and your punctual, how you are punctual with your job and how you did your job, and like nobody else can do it. That's why Most High gave you a job, which was to cultivate your talents and your gifts and make you happy as you grow through life. You got all these different rooms in your temple that you can go through. Why just go through theirs? You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be mad. They're gonna make it hard for you because you may not need as much as they do. Yeah. All right. So when people or girls or horny ass persons, they do little slick stuff in front of you. Girls are slicker, so you know that's normal. You don't have to get mad at that. They just do that, you know. I got one in front of me doing some stuff now. I'm trying to ignore it. So anyhow though, yeah, but with that Sabbath though, Mother's gonna be doing stuff the next day, tomorrow on 420, and the 420 lined up. Most High already had this lined up for thousands of years already and shit, G. You know what I'm saying? 420 on the Sabbath, B. What the hell? When they say that Hitler's birthday, you know, whatever. But they're gonna have Resurrection Day that day. the Jesus story is going to be that day, you know, which is tomorrow. That's the Sabbath. That's when you're supposed to be sitting your ass down and resting and letting them do the hooping and hollering. Don't go to Easter. You know, don't, and if you're Israelite or whatever, yeah, the Sabbath on the, today or tomorrow, what they say today. I'm finna stand my butt up, man. Try to fix the daggone camera. So right here. What's up, Swift? The birds. Yeah, so, you know, shoot. The Sabbath is going to be a normal thing for everybody in the whole entire world, baby. Shit, everybody going to be resting on the Sabbath, chilling. You know, like how we was in America. And to tell myself, I was in America, you know, cooking. Or, you know, doing what we do on those rest days because it was a whole bunch of us. And we was all in tune. Right now, we all out of order, so we're not really in tune like that. And put my little stuff in my face. So yeah, but to our peoples, I be seeing that, man. I'm like, oh man, we're gonna be off. We gotta be on, man. We can't be doing Sabbath with these motherfuckers, man. They're actually doing Sabbath for real, like on the real days. You know, they trying to be in line as much as they possibly can. Yeah, this helps keep everything smooth. You know what I mean? I know y'all see me do this, but this is, you know, you use it for this. This is really what it do. It took all the little marks off you. Because people do spell work on you, so. And that's constant. So the Bible tell you about that shit. Spell work gonna be done on you. Anyway, especially if you're a child of the Most High. And they know when you're a child of the Most High. Because they know when you're coming. They know when you're in the world. They know all this stuff, man. They know your star calculation. They just can't defeat a certain caliber. So anyhow, though, when they start to discover that you're one of these type of individuals, then yeah, they do these spell works on you, man. They send people on you. And if you're not lined up with the cosmos, then they, with the Sabbath, then that spell work is going to work on you, man. You can become a little possessed. There's a lot of little things can happen. You got witches everywhere. There's always just hating on you. Witches, warlocks. Hate. If you got hating ass niggas in the flesh, just imagine the spirit. Oh man, there's way more haters, man. Way more haters. And they more devious looking. It's not just humans you fucking with. I'm warning you right now, man. It's not just humans you fucking with, dude. You're dealing with some hideous looking creatures who can't go up to the higher room. So this is light bodybuilding, man. We can't be on their schedule. We can't be on their timeline because that's their timeline. Have us all confused. They're here to cause chaos and confusion. You know what I'm saying? This is serious. Hell, it's serious, man. Like the star, serious, man. This has something to do with us. So anyhow, though. So this is why we got the zodiac. You learn the zodiac. I mapped the zodiac across the mountain over there. Now see where the houses is at, how they goes. So anyhow though, we got the zodiac to learn the science of spiritually the science of the Sabbath, and also agriculture and planting. We had 4 seasons where we were from. A lot of people ain't have 4 seasons in the tropics. So we had to learn all these things. Sorry about that, y'all. Pardon me. That's why. And then when we say like, okay, it's getting deeper. Because the Egyptians talked about July being like the new year. Now, that summer solstice in the northern hemisphere, I know you heard about a lot of people talking about northern and southern hemisphere. Okay, the summer solstice in the northern hemisphere, the new moon, the first new moon after that summer solstice in June 21st, June 22nd, the first new moon is the actual new month. And it don't always line up. So that's why we get a lot of explosions on July 4th and shit like that, because they're celebrating the new year, really. And so in the southern hemisphere, the new year will really be, and that would be winter in the southern hemisphere, but in the southern hemisphere, the new year will be in December, the winter solstice. That's in the southern hemisphere. That will be summer for them, and it'll be winter for us, for the northern hemisphere. So that it won't be the new year. So that's every 6, we divided the map, 6, 3, 6, 9, you know what I'm saying? So we'll be able to figure it out. But now mapping the moon cycle, you'll know exactly where you at. And shout out to the brothers who know with the creator game with the Owaski, because the Owaski gonna give you about 80% truth. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, of course they're gonna try to take, you know, credit for things because you copyright a book. That means you don't want nobody to steal your information. You can sue them with money, and money is like, you know, I guess you can use that to get out of jail if you did a murder and shit. You can have $1 million bail, you can get the fuck out. It's like, damn. That's why these people got all this money. They can get out of jail and then go somewhere and then fake a death, and then come back like as a different character and shit like that in the game. You be like, nigga, you look familiar. Yeah, nigga, you done got away and faked your death and shit. We know what the fuck's going on, but that time is up now. But we got the right Sabbath. They took us off our Sabbath, so all the downloads will come in. Peace, Audacity, what's happening, what's happening? So that we be saying those bananas aren't real, but I eat those, and them small ones, when I find it, the small ones are the real ones, but they do work. All the potassium, the big ones, I only can get like 2 of them joints. You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, I'd get the organic ones, and they'll be like, I eat like the little ones, eat about like 6, 8 of them joints. Them joints work, G. That had you full. I'm kind of full right now. Like, actually, I really want to eat these 2 apples, but the clouds came, so now I don't even want to eat the dang on apples. I'm like, I'm gonna hold out then and hold them until tomorrow evening. Sorry, pardon me, y'all. Until tomorrow evening. Cause that's when I'm probably gonna be eating again and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, especially when you get that appetite down, you have to be, your mind is gonna be running. So you're gonna have to use this time now that you don't have digesting food no more. You gotta use it for creativity and shit. Stuff like that. Because because it's you're gonna have to use it for creativity, because Muslims, they'll be eating if they get bored. People, when they're bored, they eat, you know? And so, and if you working out, some people overwork out because they ain't got nothing to do, they gotta be active, and that's cool. Active lifestyle is cool. Riding a bike somewhere is definitely fun. Like hitting that hard speed off and boom, and you got a straightaway and stuff like that, that's perfect, dude. You know, everything should be about this temple right now, you know? And not making everybody a lot of money, you know, because the money's gonna come back to you. It's gonna come back to you. I gotta do all this stuff. It's gonna come back to you, Chief. The money, all this gonna come back to us. Shit, as a matter of fact, you got people online right now, Fidelity.com, that's managing your fucking birth certificate account. I gotta show that information. They ain't even been showing that. I ain't seen no more talk about that yet. But you actually have somebody that's managing your $1 billion trust fund and shit that we all got, that niggas got. And all these men, these people that got millions of dollars, these stars, they just take this money out that account and give it to them. They're gonna be normal just like us in the future. Actually, we're gonna be a little bit more ahead of them, because they're gonna be looking to us for the leading, you know. So anyhow though, man, yeah, so I just wanted to jump in as far as like with that Sabbath, because we're kind of using their Sabbath now. And that's for anyone who's dealing with the light, man, who's dealing with, you know, our family, shit, the mound builders. We really want to, the meek ones, you know what I'm saying? We're here for the meek ones, like, yo, we let everybody have their turn, right? All we gotta do now is we the ones anyways. Shit, we got the full package. It ain't just the body. We got the mind, and we got the spirit, and we got the body, and the discipline, and the funniness, and the habit, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, damn. You know what I'm saying? That keeps you young and youthful and shit. It's crazy. You'll be like, damn, I you know, you're just gonna be that way. That's what Most High promised anyways. And that's what shows you that the Most High ain't lying, motherfucker, because this is what it is. So that's another reason why we gotta be on that, be on the right Sabbath. And that's tomorrow. So that's a rest day. So every, you know, it's not every 6 days either, because the moon travels through the signs depending from 48 hours to 58 hours. You know, it can change. It's the moon's energy that we're using, you know? So with this one, you know, over here we're doing the Sabbath on Sundays. I mean, on this, not Sundays, but this Sunday, like tomorrow. And basically what I do is just relax, and I get to a spot, and I just lay out in the sun. If it's gonna be sun, I just lay out all day, have me some herb, you know what I'm saying, and get in tune with the Creator. If I have some shrooms, that'll be even more doper. And people, they can't judge me on that, and we can't judge nobody on that, especially Nagas, because we are naturalists. We deal with shrooms, you know. So that's what we do. We get in tune with the spirit. You know, we're actually tuning out. And if you're on the land, on the mainland, that's where we mainly are at. You know, we got our ancestors out here too, but on the mainland, you can really zone out. You can go right to a mound and sit down. That's what I used to do. Go to a mound, sit down, chill out, roll up one, have something to offer at the mound while you're chilling. I guarantee you're gonna feel so much better. When you start walking up the mound, you're gonna feel like, it's gonna feel like magic. Sorry, that's what it is, G. I used to be at the mound all the time, G. all the time, every day. That was my free time. Well, not even free time. My time was always free. Shit, for me, you know. Not always, but enough. I just go to the mound and sit down and meditate for a long time. Work out. People come up to the mound with me too. When they start seeing me bring my children to the mound, I used to see Hindus at the mound with all their family and everything. And I'm like, I'm walking over here with my little 4 C's and shit. We walking through. I got my little queen, and I got the 3 guys walking with me. They little at this time. They grown now. They in their 20s and shit. You know what I'm saying? Late 20s now. Early 20s and late 20s. But at this time, they were little, so I was walking them to the mound and walk up all the little Hindus, Hindustan people. They laughed. They just cleared and looked at us sit on the top of the mound and hold hands and talk. And I just told stories and shit. And I know I found like this. It had to be a diamond. I kept it for a while. It was a nice. There wasn't no glass. It was like a thing you could open it up, but grass was over it. And I just didn't move. I said something in here, man, because it kept drawing me there. And I used to go there during sunsets, and I bring the children there. But most of it has a way of doing things, man. It has a way of doing things because you never know that you were doing something natural or supernatural, and he had you already lined up the whole time. Now you just coming to the conclusion that what the hell you've been doing the whole time anyways. It's gonna be like that in life. You never really know anyway. See, no matter how old you get, you'd be like, I really don't know. I'm being revealed the knowledge, and then I understand as I grow. He said, yeah. Yep, like just maintain that 160. I can get a 160. I like being here. At this got to be right now. I have to because I ate some peanuts. I ate some peanuts and a little extra peanuts, so I know I gained a little extra weight. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't trying to be too heavy, but I can get heavy and maintain that. But it would take work, And I'm like, why stress yourself on meals like that so much when you can kind of be light and you're not hungry, you're not starving, and you got energy? I'm like, yeah, man, I might as well do that because it just doesn't make no sense to be extra swole. You know what I'm saying? Like I watch people walking around the gym and they extra testosterone.